drop, which kind of sucks. But like for a molded 6, like I would keep this.
Go ahead and show his hand. Yeah, show the hands.
Did you change?
Oh yeah, sorry. It's 4, 5, and 6 instead of.
Sorry, I'm gonna repeat myself since you guys didn't see it.
Yep.
Is it there now?
Yep.
All right, so we've got Gnarlwood Dryad, Sylvan Advocate, which would be a nice curve, but we don't have an untapped source on 1. Again, like if I was at a tournament and this is my 6-card hand, I'm keeping this every time.
Should have been on the try, dude.
So I'm only getting the
Mark
6 here, and my 6 is great. We've got 3 1-drops in it and 2 lands, and we get a Scry River. And I don't think I want a 3rd land in this deck, so we're going to bottom that.
Go.
All right, we'll put Bomat Courier up there for the people. Raging
God,
Goblins.
I love this card.
Raging Goblins got an upgrade. A B-O-M-A-T. Courier. So when he attacks, he exiles the top card of our deck face down. At any point, we can pay a red and discard our hand, playing Madness cards when we do so.
Without looking at it, if I Eldrazi Obligate that and attack with it, what happens?
It takes a card off your deck.
Right, and then I sack it. What happens?
You get all the cards, right?
No.
No, other owner gets them?
Yeah, the owner. Everyone gets their card. Owner. It's really weird.
Interesting.
Really weird card. All right, Advocate.
And Brad's at 19 because Raging Goblins.
Go.
That's really rude.
Nice wall.
That card's way bigger than my 1/1.
Totally is.
So
It's not bigger than Copter. Here comes the Copter.
Play him a 3/2.
All right.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I was really excited about this Raging Goblin.
oh lord, it's less raging.
It's less raging now.
Oh, it's super less raging now. Nice card, idiot. And you never get to see that card.
Go.
No, nobody ever gets to see
Right.
this card. 4, sir.
Oh yeah.
Thank
What
you.
is this?
All right.
Getting tired. It's almost my bedtime.
So I'm gonna go ahead. I forgot to get Key to the City, so we just got a Key to the City off to the side. So I'm just putting it off here, and I'm gonna cast this Key to the City. And I'm gonna activate this key, discarding a card to make this unblockable, and then I'm gonna tap his Liliana for 3. Go ahead. Good.
Ooh, that.
Can't do both.
All right, we'll take a.
Yep.
I think I want to get this online. Crunch.
Yep. I'm down to
18? Is that right?
I didn't attack last turn because this. Or we can't
Oh,
block.
can't block. Yeah. So I should be at 16.
16, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was
Good.
So I kind of wish I would have kept. Now when this untaps, I think I need to just draw cards here. I kind of want to play stuff out of my hand, but I have 2 draws to find a red source here to be kind of happy with my decision. So we'll draw, and we'll draw for the turn. Just brick off.
How many lands does the deck run?
20.
20.
Yeah.
So yeah, I bottomed one.
Yeah.
Come on, you know.
Of course you
Have-
did.
have-
Of course
Have
you
you
did.
met me?
Yeah.
Hate this guy.
I can see how we lost this. How Eric lost this matchup in the tournament.
Yeah.
Feeling pretty behind. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. That paying 2 on there was probably wrong. Go ahead. I just can't resist drawing cards.
It's a weakness. God, your drawing is super good.
Take up on your guy.
Yep.
Crunch.
Yep, can't block. Take 4
Sure.
out of 12.
Really looking for another green source.
God, you're just like pitching all those, right?
I think I'm pitching all of these.
Pretty sure.
Yeah,
You
like,
have delirium now.
I do have delirium now. That's quite gross.
There
That's
goes
a
the
4/4.
kill Grim Player plan. All right.
All right. So we'll play a 3/3.
Yeah, why not?
Yep.
And I ticked up already.
Yep.
Live a little. That's so hot.
Represent.
Think your Hulk's so dumb.
Draw.
This deck's pretty decent.
It looks sweet.
We will discard Fiery Temper, kill Liliana, make this unblockable, attack for 1.
Yep.
Go.
18.
And we're dead. Oh, I exiled the land!
Oh!
I exiled the land! Just so unlucky.
That is so bad. So bad.
I hate to be on the play.
Sure.
That seems important.
That seems
My Raging Goblin gets to attack twice before you play Sylvan Advocate.
So what I would get you reach. God.
So Derpy, we kind of fixed a mistake that I made. I didn't attack the turn before. into his 3/2 because I forgot that I couldn't block.
Actual engine?
We realized the turn after we just took 2 off his life to fix it.
Connections to wizards.
Did Jeff make those? Because they look sweet. They should.
They sent them to us personally after watching the stream.
Oh, nice. Yeah, okay.
Oh, come on, untapped land. God bless. All right.
Yeah, we
I
got
just
so
want to
close.
green. So.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep this hand. So we hit an untapped land here, but we have 2 smoldering marshes, which is just super awkward. I think the sequence in this hand is actually marsh on 1, untapped land, copter on 2. If we knew we were gonna draw an untapped land, I might be inclined to play our apprentice on 1, but I think getting copter online on 2 is better than anything else. So.
All right, again, 6-card hand, a little land heavy. We do get a scry, so hopefully it's a land that we bottom. And then got 2-drop once we drop Gnarl Drywood. I think we're gonna bottom.
There's no way you can keep that.
Yeah.
Marsh, go ahead.
I'm looking for earlier things to do.
I'll do it.
All right, traverse for I guess
Doesn't matter.
swamp. Yeah, it does matter if I draw grass.
Well, we drew an untapped
I
land,
want to be able to do.
which was kind of sad. I wish we could have been more aggressive this game, but that's fine. I think guaranteeing the copter online on 2 is most ideal. So go ahead.
All right. Well, controls have not been great. Nope.
Did you know Curd Ape is standard legal right now?
Yeah, you know what Van Meter was calling it?
What?
Nerd Ape.
Nerd
Yeah,
Ape.
yeah,
I
Nerd
like
Ape's
it.
great. So one play that would blow me out here is if Jeff plays a 2-drop.
And fiery tempers, please, fiery temper.
And then has this
my
fiery
guy.
temper. Yep. So
There
we're
it
gonna go ahead and
is.
attack us. We play this, screw this, draw. That's why we wanted this guaranteed on 2. We're gonna
Yep.
discard this fiery temper and madness it. So go ahead.
Nice.
Living the dream.
Nice knowing you.
Living the dream.
Is that good? I'm unaware.
You're
I'm
living.
unsure.
You're living the dream too.
I mean, I have to just play it, right?
Yeah.
But am I blocking? No,
No.
but I still just have to play it.
So he's gonna die.
So,
He's gonna
We'll
disintegrate.
draw for the turn.
Probably.
Oh god, it's so good.
Go ahead and play
feels a
our
1-drop plus.
player
disintegrate.
untapped land.
Oh baby. Oh.
So loot into it.
Apprentice. I don't know what I want to do here. I think it's just fire this up. Attack with both of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, draw, discard.
Yep. Disintegrate.
Oh look.
We'll discard Alms of the Veins. You lose
Oh.
3. I gain 3.
23 to 14.
So pull that one up for folks.
Draft unplayable.
Draft unplayable Alms of the Veins.
Oh man. Am I supposed to block if I just have lands?
I don't know.
Like I can play a land and crack a clue.
And draw you cards.
And like
I don't-
maybe hit a grasp.
ALMS.
Yep.
But I'm at where
You're
are you?
at 14 currently. You're about to take 6.
down to 8, and then you've got 4 cards.
3 cards. Yep.
I don't know.
So
I mean, you can.
if 2 of them are 3-point burn spells, like I'm dead.
I mean, you can block
I think,
now.
I think you should block.
Yeah. And then you can at least fire. Oh, Jesus, you're dead.
Go.
Well, part 1.
Yep.
Super dead anyways, I'm pretty sure. You took how much a turn? 3? Is that right?
3, yeah.
Okay, so you're at 11.
Group.
Sure.
Combat.
Yep.
Draw, discard. Discard mountain.
So he gets a loot either way. Like for those asking why I didn't grasp before combat, because he just cruised this and attacks, and this way I've saved 3 life.
Yep.
Still at 11.
So copter down. I'm gonna go ahead and play Key to the City
Yep.
and play a Scrounger. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
And we're dead.
Yeah.
Yep.
So one of the things when Eric and I were playing that really I was like I really want to try this deck because it's an aggressive deck, but between Copters and Key to the Cities you have so much card selection advantage.
Yeah, it's great.
Like
Yeah.
You're an aggro deck that's got in the courier. Yeah, the courier. I feel like people are really undervaluing how powerful that card is in the set.
Draws you so many cards.
I tested like
That
10 hours against my car. Everyone in my car was on red, white, splash black.
Okay.
And they're all telling me I should play. I'm like, I'm on ban, I'm gonna get off it. And every time we played, there were games where like Beaumont Courier had 5 cards under it, and I was just terrified.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, that card is pretty good.
Because unless they tap out, they're getting those cards. And especially in this deck where you're discarding Madness cards
It's
sometimes
Madness,
too out of
yeah.
your hand, you're just like...
Yeah.
GK Innocent Smith with the brand new sub. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, everyone. We had a ton of... This is the most subs we've had in one night ever, probably. We're up to almost 1,000 people hanging out here in chat, so welcome to all of y'all. All of your new subs, remember after the night is done to check out linking your Twitch account with your DiscordApp.com account. And we have a private chat server for subscribers for Magic stuff. All right, Brad's going to be on the play this game.
All right, we're gonna keep. It's a 2-lander again. Kind of quagmire with making my hand awkward, but we're gonna try it.
Say about 2 landers.
I'm
Always
going.
keep them.
I'm going to quickly mulligan.
Quickly
5
fail.
lands, 2 spells.
Cry.
I will take the bet that Key to the City shows up at the Pro Tour.
We've actually had a lot of brand new subscribers too, not the Twitch Prime. The chat actually says when it's a Twitch Prime subscription and when it isn't.
Yep.
I appreciate both. They're both the same to me, I'm pretty sure. As far as I'm aware, there's a Twitch Prime subscription. It notes it there for me.
Want to be a beetle.
So, wanna be a beetle? Welcome. Thank you for that. I do appreciate it.
Do you want to like do a giveaway one week for my PT mat?
Yeah, that would be sweet.
I'll give it away. Maybe the deck box too alongside it. I don't need it.
So we're going to 6 here. All right, I got a copter and 2 lands, so probably keeping. Yep, we're just gonna snap. This hand's great. We're going to we're gonna scry. I think I would rather look for a black source or more Madness cards here, so I'm gonna go ahead and bottom that.
Yep.
And draw. Hey, look at that. Asking shall receive. Play Neonate. Go ahead. The fact this card is Menace lets it push so much damage.
Green source. Yeah.
Menace, why?
Go.
Rawr, so menacing.
Yep.
We'll go ahead and play Mountain, and then play our own Rafflecopter. Go ahead.
Green source. Ooh. Go.
Draw.
Playing more 1-drops than you.
We're gonna have a dogfight in a moment, I think.
Probably.
I'm gonna crew
Yep.
crew to copter.
Sure.
Combat.
Yep.
Draw discard.
Yep. So I'm making sure I don't crew like early because he could discard temper here.
Discard Scrap Heap Scrounger.
Yeah. Crew.
Yep. Before blocks.
Yep.
Sacrifice. Discard Fiery Temper.
Oh.
Yeah. That's
Trigger
that's-
Madness. Fiery
the
Temper
way
your
to
guy.
do it.
Draw a card.
Yeah.
Take 3.
Yep.
I want,
Alright.
I want to
This
puke.
deck's so tricksy for an
It
aggro
is.
deck. It's sweet.
I want to puke for you.
Play these 1-drops. Go.
Is that it?
Nerd Ape and... That's such a good name. Good job, CVM. You watch these archives. Nerd Ape is a great name.
Traverse for a forest.
Nerd Ape. That's one to incite the masses.
Is there a Liliana in my phone?
No. This is actually not in the way.
He's controlled, just dead in standard. After 1 week of standard play, I don't think it's fair to assess where the format is,
After my
honestly.
3 games, yes,
After my 3 games,
it's dead.
You can play 4. You won.
Oh,
one.
you're right. I got 1. Okay, it's 25% dead.
You were on the board.
And then the land. Go ahead.
Okay, so let's draw here. Brad's only at 16.
Oh, yeah.
That's,
Sorry.
That's sad. Let's go ahead and get to the Copta.
Yep.
Do I want... I really don't want to trade this with this. You're not Delirious, right?
No.
Correct.
So this offers a reasonable blocker here. So I'm going to go ahead and attack with Copter, draw discard.
Yep.
We'll discard Alms of the Veins. So you lose 3, I gain 3.
Sure.
Lightning Helix.
Helix to you. Damage?
Yep.
Take 3. You go down to 10.
10
So
to
now-
23.
This is actually kind of a decision point here. I could like play all 3 of these cards in my hand, but I think I'd rather hold this land to either loot with Copter or loot with Insolent Neonate. And I think I want a second Inventor's Apprentice in play rather than the Scrap Heap Scrounger, because I would much rather have 2 blockers for this, just in case Brad either has a Liliana or a Grasp of Darkness. I want to make sure this does not hit me to enable Delirium, so go ahead.
Nice deck.
So return, draw. Agree the Copter.
Yep.
Deck.
Yep.
Draw discard.
Yep.
It's an okay draw. I'm gonna go ahead and bin this mountain. Take 3.
Yep.
You go to
7.
7.
Almost certainly dead to burn.
Oh, most certainly.
I
I get like 6
What
points
is
of
looting?
looting. So.
Yeah.
pass.
Untapped land. Nope.
God, this,
Gear Hulk.
Results.
Targets are gonna
you're
be.
just gonna disintegrate and the game's gonna end. God, it's so ridiculous. That card's so dumb.
I forgot this was in the deck.
Disintegration. It's so good. That card is
This
incredible.
card is gross. Go ahead and get the folks.
2/1/1.
So we're gonna murder Blaze, or officially unlicensed disintegration, this Grim Flare,
Yep.
which destroys it and does 3 damage to Brad because we control an artifact.
No big deal.
And NBD.
Go.
He's a 4.
Yeah.
Just dead right
Yeah,
now.
orange one. I did not just Gear Hulk, but
Yep.
like if I hit it on tap land, I could gain 3. But
Yep.
I still don't think.
Still, it's not enough. On
Yep.
him,
Yeah, I need my copper to live.
I don't draw that game too, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was game 3.
I kind of want to try to play against that deck. I don't know.
Wait, is that one?
Yeah, I won't play against that one for some reason.
This is not. It's got to be a bad matchup for that.
I
blue
can
white.
imagine.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
check.
so wide and so
But
bad.
originally I wanted to play this against Chick, but I was like, nah, this is definitely
It's a
going to
slaughter.
run the blue-white deck over.
Yeah.
That's a slaughter.
It's gonna look like when I played that Metalworker deck.
Yep. Yep. And this deck's so clean. It's 20 lands, 20 creatures.
Ooh. Alright, so you got me 2-1 right now?
Yep.
Alright.
We're going to get a game 5 tonight.
Let's see.
I'm on the play.
So is the deck counting Smuggler's Copter as a creature or a spell?
Spell. My first 5, they were so promising, and we just needed a second land, and then Brad could never ever win the game. I'm gonna mulligan.
Alright.
We wouldn't have gotten there. It's a good thing we were conservative.
I'm gonna keep. I've got a fast land. So if we draw like a normal drywood, we can play it. I've got 2 drops and I've got a traverse. So the hand, yeah, that's good.
Hopefully my 6 has a copter in it like that hand did.
Missing a little bit of removal, but no copter. I hate copter. Cards
Vehicles
everywhere.
only counts as an artifact for Delirium. That is correct. They are non-creatures other than when they're crewed and on the battlefield. This hand is super reasonable. It needs a Madness Enabler, but it needs an artifact too, really. So we're looking for like a key or we're looking for one of our 12 artifacts here. And we'll scry, and we'll bottom a land, and we will play Nerd Ape and pass the turn.
Alright. We don't need to traverse this turn.
Gonna put this one up there for them just in case. Now that we talk about inventors.
And there's a good chance, like, on 4, if I hit another land, I want it to be untapped. So we'll play a Quagmire and go.
1.
Yep. Okay. Blooming Marsh. All these things die, but this will bounce if you play an artifact. Go ahead.
We have broken 1,000.
Sweet!
All right. Hey, that's actually the card I wanted to draw. Key to the City. So let's go ahead and play our Key to the City here. And then I'm going to go ahead and discard this Fiery Temper to kill your Sylvan Advocate.
Yep.
Is that even right?
Really?
So like this is gonna
He's
be
saying he can
this is
come
gonna,
in
this
my
is gonna be
face.
unblockable.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I
that's
actually
fair.
have I actually have an alms.
I'll
in
say,
the
what's your
veins.
hand? Yeah.
I actually
that's
have an
probably
alms. I actually I'm actually gonna. I think
Retap.
this is a better line. I'm
Yeah.
gonna play the
Oh,
key
you got
off.
alms instead?
I'm gonna play the key off the 2 mountains and make this. Since this is unblockable anyways, that's fine.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna alms
Yeah.
Brad here, and that gives me the option to either Fiery Temper Brad later,
Yeah.
or kill his Advocate. Like if the 2 damage that Brad's getting off me making this decision is relevant, I'm probably losing the game anyway. So I'd rather make it with more information.
I mean, again, if you like it.
Yeah, so Brad's going to take 5 altogether this turn, so he's
Yep.
down to 14 and up to 23.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Because you're super good at that.
Okay. So someone said I should traverse on one. I definitely don't think that that's right. This is the turn I traverse. We'll get a
Take my 2 spells a turn.
yeah
Yep.
swamp, and then we can 2 spell next turn too. And I'll play the swamp and I'll crunch in for 2.
Yep.
And then I'll pass the turn.
Alright, during my upkeep, when this untaps, I'm going to go ahead and pay 2 to draw a card.
Sure.
I'm going to draw a card for my turn.
Yep.
That's so good.
It's not the worst. Let's play Foreboding Rune and
Yep.
Reveal Mountain. Huh. I'm going to use Key to discard a mountain, make this unblockable.
Yep.
Attack for 2.
Grasp it.
Yep. Go ahead and play Smuggler's Copter. Go ahead.
Alright, crunch.
Yep. Down to 19.
Yep. 19 to 14 is where we're at still.
We get 2 draws at a creature here on our next turn between this key untap and then our draw step. And this copter can just hopefully take Brad to Browntown.
Did you mulligan this game?
I did mulligan a 6.
I feel like this deck doesn't mulligan well, but Eric would know better. He's in chat. I feel like you just need all the burn
Your
decks are
deck,
like
yeah,
that.
your deck full of burn spells is not mulligan.
Yeah.
Correct. Voltaic
Voltaic LV.
Voltaic LV with the
Yeah,
Twitch Prime
you're
sub.
welcome.
Thank you and welcome. Alright, so Key's gonna untap, we'll pay 2 and draw a card.
Yep.
We'll draw for the turn.
Yep.
Did you miss?
We did miss.
God, so bad.
I think we're at the impasse where I definitely need to kill his stuff.
God, that's
And I think it's got to be Grimflare, because I think that getting online is more important than killing his copter. So Key can target it up to 1 creature, so you can just like use Key to discard.
Right.
So I'm going to use Key to cast this Fiery Temper with Madness, and deal 3 to this player. Go ahead. Maybe we have to wait in case he goes like land Gear Hulk there, but
2.
yep, down to 17.
Yep.
And again, I think I just want to just pay mana when I untap here and draw. I have a 3 mana spell in my hand I wouldn't mind casting, but I think
You need to gas back up, I think.
yeah, I think I want some card advantage here.
That card's great.
Go ahead and play Gorger.
Yeah.
Crew the Copter.
Yep.
Enter combat.
Yep.
Attack. Draw.
Yep.
Discard. I'm gonna discard my backup copter.
Yep.
Group.
Yep. Before blocks, thinking. I think I'm just supposed to make our grand blockable, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use my key to the city and discard Bomat Courier,
Okay.
making my copter unblockable.
Go to 11.
It goes to 11. I'm gonna go ahead and play Apprentice.
Sure.
That makes
Good.
sense.
I'm gonna grapple.
Yep. He's got Delirium.
Yeah.
Oh, if you take the land, you don't have Delirium.
That's. Is that true?
Sorcery, instant, creature, artifact.
Oh, artifact, right? Yep, you're good.
Not a creature.
You want to create your guy first?
Do I really want to put it all on that?
Well, I mean, you can put some on there. I don't know. It's up to
Thinking
you.
about putting it on the trample guy.
Could do that too.
Spot the trigger, tap your dude. Who else?
I guess I gotta play around license disintegration
Right.
a bit.
I don't know. up to you. You're at
what's he
11.
He's at 17.
He's at 17. So we get quite a bit. quite a bit to chunk through. Like this guy gets through quite a bit though, like so.
Definitely want one here so
Yeah.
he doesn't die to temper.
Right. And you're one land off making
And you
a
can
giant.
attack through this.
Right, you
Yeah,
can attack through
this is a 4/4 right now.
I think you do. I like 1/1/1/1.
Well, I don't want to tap anything to crew this.
Well, you can tap this, right?
Yeah,
It's
you can
ETB
just tap
trigger.
that.
I want to be able
Well,
to
no,
block with it.
You can't. You have to choose a target list when it comes
Yeah,
into play.
yeah,
So you
you
can't. You,
can't.
this
Oh,
is
it's
actually good.
ETB, okay.
You can't use this to crew this and then put counters on it. This
That'd
has
be
to be crewed
busted.
by something else.
Okay, got
Correct.
it. Yeah, so I guess you need one more blocker.
Hey, Stephen.
That's
Thank you
tough.
for the Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate it.
I think it's just because it has trample.
Sure.
Yeah, it's fine too.
All right, combat.
Yep.
And then with the squad,
No blocks. Take
Alright.
10.
3,
4,
4,
7,
10.
10.
9, 10. You're at 7.
Yep.
7 to 11.
Nice.
Yep.
Ooh.
You need one of those, I
do
think, right?
want to land, yeah, for the advocate.
I don't think I can afford to draw a card here. I think I just gotta take one. Can we stay alive? I'm at 7. So I can jump here and kill one. And then
I kept the land for the quag.
and then,
as well.
and then you can activate that. Jump, kill, die. Yeah, we're dead. Alright, get into game 5.
Whew.
I think the turn I didn't hit the creature on the 2 draws as the tempo miss that we couldn't afford, I think.
Yep,
Yeah.
I agree.
Somebody asked in chat what was the point of not getting the Grim Flare online faster by playing on turn 3 the grapple.
Oh, it just opens up opportunity. Like, he killed the first one,
Right.
so if he goes to Fiery Temper, I can grapple in response and kind
Gotcha,
of like
yeah,
blow
I
him
figured.
out.
I figured
If I do it right away, like, he probably kills the Advocate instead. So since his first target was the Grimflayer, like, that opens up potential. But if I make it a 4/4, he's definitely killing the Sylvan Advocate every time.
Alright, so Brad's gonna be on the play for this last game, and we rotate, play, draw back and forth. Come on. Second land of these 2 cards. Oh, baby. Ooh, baby.
Alright, Flaying Tendrils.
My goblin is raging. It's much worse on the draw than it is on the play.
Not the only thing raging on turn 1.
Oh, this hand is
Trap.
not... yeah, I think that's a good way to phrase it. I think it's a
definitely
trap.
a trap.
We have a lot of creatures on the deck.
No way, man. I'd play the hell out of that hand.
And you
I would.
You're honestly
Just
serious?
honestly, I would.
Alright, fine.
Hey,
I'm
talk
gonna do
to talk about. Go ahead,
Sure.
Sean,
So-
talk about why it's.
I tell you why I think it was good.
I know it's a trap.
it. So I've got Traverse. I can't get double black for the Grasp. I have Copter. I have a ton of creatures on the deck, but
We have Copters.
it's definitely weak. Like, if I don't draw creatures, why would you
Yeah,
keep?
mulligan. Well, you're on the play.
Yeah.
I would just keep because you can like
Traverse
you're
the
going
land
into
away.
this and like you said you have a million creatures and even if you miss if you hit removal that's also fine.
Sure. Yeah, that's fair.
If you get Lily on
Land
a-
or removal's fine. Lily's fine.
Lily's
okay,
fine.
that's fair.
Just
My
opinion.
side of the table. This is exactly how we want to draw it up. We've got a 1-drop on 2.
So
We've got
basically everything
we got a
on
1-drop
one.
on 1. We've got a copter on 2. We've got removal. We've got plenty of land. So
That's
it starts
what it
off.
is. Yeah, Traverse first one.
Any non-land's great.
Any non-land, non-copter.
Beaumont Courier
If you
gets
hit-
in here. Exiles the top card of my deck face down.
19.
Okay.
If you hit the other 2 copters, I'm never playing Magic ever again. In the next 4 cards, I'm never playing Magic again.
You
can
say that a
quote
lot.
Quote that bad baby. All right.
Raging Goblin's gotten an upgrade.
I just, I haven't looked at much of the Kaladesh cards, and I definitely have not seen this one.
Really?
Super
I talked
cute.
about that card.
Yeah, I've read your article. It's sweet.
So,
Okay. Well, that was a good draw. Attack for 1. Enter combat.
yeah. Yep.
Take 1.
Yep.
Alright. 18. Play Swamp and play Copter.
All right. I was hoping for a creature, but we'll go ahead and get rid of his card advantage now. So we paid 1 life just for a little bit of potential tempo. Yep. Go.
Sure.
God, that thing can block right now. Anything else? good.
The only reason I'm down here is because I'm building a new standard deck, and I gotta figure out which one I'm building.
You're playing standard again?
Yep.
Yay!
I can't decide if I like this one better than this one, or if I like...
That's skill background noise. Alright, play the Falcon Wrath Gorger.
Sure.
That's
I feel like I should never pump the brakes, but this card's pretty important to what we have going on here in our hands. So I think I'm going to... Yeah, I think I have to pass. Go ahead.
So just based on the 4 games we've played, I feel like going long is beneficial to me, so I'm not going to get aggressive. Tireless Tracker.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get a clue.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and draw here. Crew the copter.
Yep.
Attack.
Certainly has a removal spell. Crew. Or
Hold on.
loot
All
first.
right,
Sure,
yeah,
sure,
no
sure,
loot.
sure.
I'm going to discard the Scrap Heap Scrounger, just free value.
Loot. Or crew, rather.
Yep. Murder Blaze.
Yep.
15.
And I go to 12.
Yep. So he takes a total of 6. He takes 3 off Unlicensed Disintegration since I have an artifact, and then said artifact does 3 more. Go ahead.
Oh, baby. That's tough. Jeff's still at 20. You're at 12.
Casual 20.
That's a problem.
Actual
Just,
20.
Just like never attack this freaking deck.
Yeah, but like, this is a real interesting turn.
Yeah, it is. It's tough.
Really interesting turn.
Just don't Liliana me.
Yeah, that would be really
Got it.
I
Liliana seems
think I'm
better and
happy with
better.
anything other than Liliana. Just not sure how you win if you don't.
So, okay.
Deal. Yep. Did you have Delirium?
Nope.
Alright, so take
8.
7, 8. Yeah, that's fine.
12.
12 each.
12.
Yep.
Alright, draw for the turn. Yeah, that's good. Fire this up.
Yep.
Draw discard.
Yep.
Hmm.
I should split these up, right?
I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
I should leave this alive for temper though, at least.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So 2 and
So I could go.
2 and 2.
I could go
3 and 1.
2 and 2. 2 and 2.
Yeah,
two,
Yeah,
fine.
2 and 2.
Two.
Yep.
Alms the Vein.
Yep.
You go to what?
9 to 15 currently.
And then he takes 3 and goes to
6.
6. And then I Murder Blaze this.
3.
And he goes to 3. I don't think I can die this turn, so go ahead.
Triple gear. Hold on.
Yeah.
Might do it. That's tough.
So I have delirium now.
Yeah, you do.
Sure. Whatever you need to tell yourself.
4, 7, 9.
Only a 15.
Can you beat a burn spell?
No. Not in my hand right now.
Can counter it.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's tough.
All right, this deck's sweet. And so one thing that is I feel like I always do when I pick up a deck like this. I don't know if Matt said Eric was in chat
He
earlier.
was, yeah.
I want 2 more lands in this deck at least. I feel like the games I lost were the
Yeah,
ones
sure.
where I like stumbled on resources, and between Smuggler's Copter and Key to the City, I feel like I have a lot of ways to like get selection and stuff like that. So
Sure.
I feel like 2 more lands would go a long way. In
I
this
feel like you
deck.
also might exile someone Bomat Courier at random times
Yeah.
Sure, but
You know.
that's
But
statistically
it doesn't
exiling things with Bomat Courier is the same as like milling things when you self mill. You're effectively just like, oh, it's like I never drew that card. Unless you have something like Traverse the Evenwald in your deck,
Right.
hitting random 1-ofs and 2-ofs or even 4-ofs doesn't matter. Like it's just statistically insignificant and completely
Yeah.
irrelevant.
So on my end, I think the mistake I made was killing the Beaumont. Like once I saw the copter, I should have just held the grasp.
Probably.
Since
I
that,
mean-
that card like
sure,
gets in the 9
I guess it
damage.
did. I guess it did run away with the game, but I mean,
it
like
loots, it makes the alms
the
better.
Beaumont Courier could have very well run away with the game. Like if you don't kill the
Yeah,
Beaumont Courier,
but
like it's probably going to draw 3 or 4 cards.
You had blockers. So.
Sure, but I can block it. So
Yeah,
if you
I know.
attack,
I use my Murder Blazes sooner. Like
Yeah. Sure.
I still think it was wrong on my end.
Okay, that's
Like,
fair.
I think copter was the most likely card
This
to
is the
kill
most
me.
influential
that's
card,
fair.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think you got sucked into like using your resources that
I
turn.
did. Yeah, I could have just played a 2-drop, I think, and that might have been just better.
That's hard.
What do you think game 4 when you said you were worried about resources using that 2 mana every beginning of your turn every time? Do you think you were held up on resources that game, like mana that game, and you shouldn't have been tapping 2 for the key to the city for the extra draw.
Yeah, I was choked up there, and I shouldn't have been using the draw.
Okay.
I think.
You cut a couple keys and play a couple lands, maybe?
No, I want
you don't
Keys
want
the best
key
card.
at
I want
all.
you want keys and copters to be filtering and selecting your draw. I'd have to look at what
Yeah.
what exactly he's playing, like what his I don't know.
Maybe the alms?
No,
That's
I
you're
want
cutting more
all
of
the madness
madness
cards. I think you're
then?
cutting 2 of the creatures. I think you're cutting like 2 of the 1-drops maybe.
Really?
Would be my starting point. Go down to like 14.
Sure.
14
I don't think you cut
1-drops.
any in 8.
No, probably not. It
That
might even be
was-
just the 2/1 madness guy. I think is probably
Oh,
the
the-
cut.
Falcon
Like,
Wrath
he-
Gorger?
he's
Yeah.
super. His upside is super trivial. I feel like.
He's the only vampire in the deck, right?
Right. I just don't
Well,
want-
Neonate's a vampire too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Sure.
The combo.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah. Exactly. But I feel like that's probably the trim.
Yeah, I agree. Alright. I'm gonna have to leave.
All right. Brad, thanks for coming.
Yeah, man.
Have a safe
What
trip
do you
back.
think the Grixis deck against the the blue-white deck is like?
I can flip it here.
You want to?
Yeah, I don't mind.
I feel like the Grixis deck is made to beat up on like the removal mid-range decks. I feel like.
I wanted to play the green-black deck before the night is
Ryan's
over.
deck.
Yeah. That's the one I wanted to do. All right.
That'd be a sweet card if key gave a clear
Green-black
intent to attack
graveyard.
it.
Yep. What do I want to play against? Let's play against the red-white aggro. Actually.
Alright, so no reason to leave this if you guys probably won't have time.
Yeah, I don't think so. Folks, I'm just going to go ahead and post a couple things on Twitter and Facebook here real quick, and thanks for hanging out. Next up,
Say
we're
that
going to
again?
have
You're leaving this weekend?
green-black, the
No,
green-black
next
graveyard deck versus red-white vehicles. Mind if I slip in here for a second?
Thanks everybody for watching tonight. It's
Yeah, it's been an
pretty
awesome
crazy that
turnout.
we had 1,000 plus.
Pretty good. Mondays have been great.
See you guys. Bye.
All right, Brad. Thanks.
Later.
Time to fruit the pig. Come on. Anytime I get to make an actual pig reference with like a pig in the deck, come on now. Think I'm just going to pass this up? This ain't my first rodeo. Yeah. It's exciting. Alright, I'm probably going to embarrass myself, hopefully. So
Yes.
Ryan Hoovis is a buddy of mine who doesn't play as much Magic anymore, but he works on deck ideas with Matt and I a lot, and he got 33rd on tiebreakers at the Open this past weekend. He finished with a 10-5 record with this sweet green-black graveyard deck, and this is his updated list. I think he changed 3 or 4 cards in the main deck. So we're going to play some game ones against the red-white vehicles deck, and I'm going to shotgun here real quick.
I love Ryan.
Get in under there. Oh, Hubis is still here. Oh, jeez.
Ryan's one of my
Oh,
favorite
jeez.
people.
I shotgunned at least. That's the first correct play. All right. Cody Wedge with the brand new subscription. Welcome. Thank you for that. I do appreciate it. Did you stop and start again? Go ahead and stop it.